morning, this is Lydia from Linbay Machinery. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Linbay Machinery is Chinese roll forming machine manufacturer. We offer the good quality and the best after-sales service. We have English-speaking engineer and Spanish-speaking engineers available for you to install your equipment and do the after-sales service. Today, I would like to introduce you our Omega roll forming machine. This is agriculture host for the apple trees. This is used to agriculture. This machine will be shipped to USA. It has some holes in the post, so it is a very long working process from the decoiler to the press machine to the roll forming machine and to the cutting equipment. If you have interest on this machine, please follow my channel to see more details. Now this is the first equipment. This is the hydraulic decoiler with leveler machine. You can see this is a steel coil. This is used to hold the steel coils. It has a hydraulic power, so it will expand and shrink by itself automatically. You only need to put a steel coil inside, and it will make sure the inside diameter will be tightened and keep safe. The arm will protect your workers because once you release a new steel coil, the strands will separate and may help your engineer. So this arm is very important, especially for thick panels, because this line works for 4 millimeters. That's why we have to have this small arm to make sure for the safety. And this part is the leveling machine. The leveling machine is made by 7 small rollers. It is used for the thick panel. When we have it, it will be useful for the press machine. This is the preparation for the next working process. The whole equipment is automatic type, so it is really smart and intelligent machine. Let's see the next part, the press machine part. After the decoiler part, we are having a press machine here. It is working. You can see it is a very powerful machine equipment. But before the press machine, we are recommended you to have a pit on the floor. It is a big hole. The use for this hole is to not deform the material, because 3 or 4 thickness material once touch the floor, it will be deformed easily. And besides, it will not stop the press machine, so it can work continuously, so that the working speed can be also faster. Here we have the press machine. The press machine brand is Li brand, which is a very famous good Chinese brand. It has also the service center in USA, Mexico, and other countries. It is really good like us. Besides of the press, also have lots of features as the punch mold. The mold we use is really good quality. We have very good design, we have very good treatment, and we have very good service. And also the material we use is the best material. It is very important because it is a consumable part. So it will influence your fluence about the working process. The press is feeding automatically by this servo feeder. That's very important part here. The servo feeder can feed back the accuracy so that we can modify the accuracy between holes. That's very important because it will influence your accuracy about hole positions. And also for thick panels, we are suggested to have double pinch rollers. So that means it will have two sets of pinch rollers so it will not split. And to make sure the accuracy about the hole position. This system is totally controlled by this control cabinet. You can modify and you can set up all the data in this control cabinet. It is very convenient to use it. This is the sensor limit structure to make sure the working speed about the press machine and the roll forming machine. It will be used and it will be used for the press as well. You will be required a pit on the floor between the press machine and the roll forming machine as well. The same reason I have talked before. When the material touches the upper part, it will stop the roll forming machine because it means the roll forming speed is faster, and if it touches the floor, the lower sensor, the press machine will stop. So you have two sensors to make sure the material will not be pulled and not be damaged any machine. It is about the automation of the whole production line, so that makes sure you only need one or two workers during the whole process. And the most important part is the roll forming machine part. The roll forming machine part has several details. How many roll forming stations has for this profile, and how many profiles you want to make. If we can make it auto changeable, or we have to make it as a cassette type. Actually, in this case, the customer wants to produce 3 profiles of omega, but the thing is, omega profile cannot be changed automatically by the system. So we have to change all the structures. You can see here we have a plate. So what you will do is release all the transmission with the gearbox. You can release here, and you have to change all the sets. This type we call it cassette type. This is a very useful structure during the change of the profile, and it will reduce your cost. You can share the hydraulic coil, you can share the press machine, also the main part of the roll forming. Only change the whole type of the forming. I mean the rollers, the cast iron stands. It is called the best solution because we have adjusted all the rollers in our factory. So what the customer do is only hang up the old cassette and just put down the new cassette. You will never need to do adjustment on the rollers. That's why it is a easy solution and the best solution, economic solution. We will recommended about this way. The rollers here for 3 or 4 mm thickness we used is the best material. It is called CR12 MOV. It is very durable material and can reduce and it can prolong the working life of the rollers. We have the guarantee for all the rollers and for all the machines, so don't worry about the quality. We are good at the last part of the roll forming is cutting the length. You can set up the length you want to produce in our touch screen. The touch screen language can be English and can be Spanish. We have Spanish and English speaking engineers, and I also speak Spanish and I also speak English. Now We have the cutting device here. You can see from the video, it is a flying type. That means the roll forming machine part will not stop its motor, so that it will keep producing. This type of cutting doesn't have the waste for each cut. It can also reduce your waste during the production. This machine we have 3 profiles, so that we have 3 profiles of the cutting blades according to the profile. You have to change it when you have to change the profile section. This system we have the photoelectric sensor to touch the holes, so that we can make sure the cutting position is exactly what the length you are requested, not accumulate the tolerance by the length. Also here the servo feeder, the servo motor we use to control the advance of the cutting blade is Yaskawa brand. It is a Japanese brand. All the parts we use in this machine is easily found at your market. And also we will prepare a list of some free spare parts for you according to our experience, so that once you buy our machine, never be worried about the quality, the service. We are the best solution for you and for the roll forming machines. If you have any other questions, please don't be hesitate to talk with Lydia. I'm here to answer all your questions, and see you next time. Linbay Machinery will be your best solution. Thank you for watching.